Let's call it, right? Oi, this is, London. London is the only place I want to play, right?
You're trying to say to everybody, look, listen, I'm doing it for you, and they're saying, but so-and-so said that, and so-and-so said that. But they was bullshitting, they was lying.
I'm with you. Oi, I'm with you, right? I'm with all of you. Right? I'll be with you if you be with me, right? Hey!
We are the people that you don't want to know. We are the people that you want to wrap up in a cardboard box and say, right, you go over there. We are the people that you want to lift the carpet up and sweep that under the carpet and leave that there. People that put in the dustbin. They don't want to know people that work in factories, that just go on a dole, that end up drinking meths or so-and-so.
They told me not to come back out here, right? They said, don't walk back out there, because it ain't right. I tell you, I'll go anywhere, anytime, and I'll do it for you. And you laugh, anybody else laughs, you send your letters in to Public Image and all the other shit, but I will always be here, and I will always say what I think. And I never shit out of nothing, so we're going through with it. No gear on. He's the greatest! But once in my life I've got something to say. I want to say it now, but now is today. Life has been given to grab and enjoy. So let's all grab and let's all enjoy. Kids, I am not in. They will never be nobody. If the kids, I am not in. They will never be nobody. Take a look around you. Just what do you see? Kids with feelings like you and me. Understand him. Understand you, but you are him, and he is you.
If the pubs have cut off the punk rock groups, the record companies have not, nor have the young people who buy records. There are at least 2 punk rock numbers among the 10 best-selling records in England now, despite the fact that one of the 2 is banned by most radio stations. But the punk rock movement is already being taken over by its avowed enemies, the wealthy, successful, socially acceptable middle and upper classes. It is now possible to buy a gold safety pin for up to $100 to go with a hand-ripped T-shirt that sells for $16. The difference is that people who buy punk fashion do it to be in. Punk rock believers do it to be out. But as the true believers buy the records, they are making their working-class heroes wealthy. Despite what they usually say, despite what they used to do, their personal goals sound more than vaguely familiar.
I want to get very rich. I want to have a big house and a nice car and loads of booze and loads of women.
A year ago, the punks made their own rules. Now that punk and the music industry have come together, the rules have changed. Some groups haven't been able to play by these new rules.
When you were at 100 Club, you told me you weren't nervous at all. You just got up there and sang Twist and Shout and the Lord's Prayer, and you just got up and did it, and now you're nervous.
Yeah, I didn't have time to think about it. It just happened, and I went on the stage without thinking about it. Now, I've got nervous breakdowns and everything.
But are you more nervous because there's more at stake and you want to get a recording contract and it's more competitive now in a way?
No, it's just myself I'm competing with, that's all. We want a recording contract, but not in the way that we're going to compromise anything that we do, which is very hard.
6:35. Good afternoon. I'm Dean Clark. A lot of talk, not only in Atlanta, nationwide. It's the U.S. debut of the Sex Pistols.
It never came from God, it came from the stinking devil. Your last name doesn't have to be rotten, it can be beautiful if you'll get Jesus. Jesus will take all the rottenness out of this world and make it heaven. The devil's the one whose name is rotten. Jesus will make your life beautiful, man. Every piece of rottenness you ever seen.
5251. Sorry, just to go over that, Malcolm's attitude once more.
Yeah, he didn't like me because I was a junkie. He tried to keep me and Sid apart for months and months and months. Like, we had to keep the clandestine, secret, everything. And finally he just gave up because he couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. Sid just kept saying, look, I will hang around with who I want to hang around with, and I'll stay in my place who I want to stay in my place, and you're not going to tell me who not to. So just f*** off. And he just gave up. So now I guess we could say we're on speaking terms again.
Today, police received an ambulance call at the Chelsea Hotel on West 23rd Street. In room 100, Sid Vicious was sitting on the bed near his picture. In the bathroom was the 20-year-old American girl he'd lived with for 2 years. Nancy Laura Spungen had been stabbed to death. Police say a collapsible hunting knife lay nearby. Neon Leon, a rock artist, was with Sid Vicious and Nancy early this morning.
Which I find it kind of hard to believe, knowing him outside of the context of, you know, the image of what the Sex Pistols were supposed to be, anarchy and, you know, destroy
violence and all.
But he really loved this person. He loved her more than he loved his music.
Vicious's real name is John Simon Ritchie, and he's been booked for murder. When they transferred him to a detention center, it took 4 men to hold him. Sid Vicious fought his way through a barricade of cameras. But this time, it wasn't for show.